Apartment Therapy is a lifestyle and design community sharing apartment tours from real people. They even have a playlist showing teeny tiny apartment tours, 18 to be exact. So of course, I watched them all. And in this video, I'm going to go over 7 design tips I gathered. So if you're downgrading or you're trying to declutter and just maximize your current living space, maybe there'll be some tips there that's useful for you. If you're trying to save space in your home, one of the golden rules is to make your furniture work double duty. So if you need to buy a sofa for your place, why not get one that also folds out into a guest bed? If you have a coffee table, why not have one that's multifunctional and can raise itself up so you can also have a little desk that you can work on or a dining space? And if you have a dresser next to a blank wall, maybe you can also use it as a TV unit, saving you precious floor space. The second tip is to paint things white to expand the amount of volume your room seems to have. When light streams into a white room, the walls reflect the light, scattering around, and it makes our eyes perceive the space as more expansive and bigger than it really is. The wall seems to push out a bit, the ceiling seems to lift a bit higher. So if you're living in a teeny tiny space, try to paint your walls white and go for light colored finishes and materials, tricking your eyes into perceiving the space has more volume than it does. Number 3 is to store things wherever you can fit them, even if it's a little bit unconventional. For example, if you have a bench, maybe it can also be a cupboard. And if you have places with high ceilings, maybe you can build an extra step so then you can pull out this extra floor space and use it as drawers to store big items. Do you have any ideas for unconventional spaces? Drop it in the comments below. I'm very curious. Vertical space is your best friend in a tiny home. So this could be like installing shelves high on walls in places that you normally wouldn't think about, using the backsplash as a place to store additional cooking utensils, or creating wall niches, which it not only makes it more aesthetic, but it also creates more storage option for you. A loft bedroom is not just a sleeping area, it's a smart way to use vertical space that often goes unnoticed. By elevating your sleeping quarters, you can free up valuable floor space for other essential functions like a living area, home office, or walk-in wardrobe.
It did not fit quite well in the space, so there was a lot of jimmying and cutting, and it is very much nailed into the wall.
Using mirrors cleverly is like performing an optical illusion in your home. When placed strategically, mirrors reflect light and views, tricking your eyes into thinking your home is larger than it is.
A large mirror really, it is a game changer. If you have a tiny apartment, and I knew as soon as I moved in, I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I have enough money to buy a large mirror. I don't care if I'm sleeping on the floor.
Number 7, and last but not least, opting for space-saving solutions of everyday items. When cabinets are a little bit too bulky to install, maybe you can have floating shelves. And instead of having large tables that you don't need on a daily basis, use a pull-out table instead, or a table that can be extended when you have company over. So you have the option of providing a big table without taking up all the extra surface on your floor. And for those of you who are struggling with countertop space next to the sink, you can consider using a wall-mounted dish rack instead of having it on your countertop. It's still functional, but it also saves you valuable workspace. Now, this idea is a little bit extreme, but if you live in a very, very tiny toilet, this could be a very ideal solution for you. You can have a sink that's integrated on top of a toilet basin. Yes, these things actually exist. Designed for the tiniest of bathrooms, this innovative combo allows you to wash your hands and reuse the water for the next flush. So it's space-saving and eco-friendly. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out my apartment tour and also some design tips about how to enlarge your space. Anyway, so I hope you'll stay subscribed and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!